Hi everyone and welcome to the channel. Today we are talking about the Tonor TC30, a USB condenser microphone that costs under $40 but delivers really interesting performance. The package comes in a white box with minimal graphics. It's lightweight, easy to handle and definitely not bulky or heavy. Now let's open it and see what's inside. So we've got what looks like an instruction manual, how to assemble the toner, and then the warranty booklet. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, now let's take the microphone out of the box. As you can see, it comes already assembled, basically as a single piece, with the shock mount and foldable tripod included. Now I'll show you the USB-C port where you can plug in the cable. The first thing you notice when holding the mic is that it doesn't feel cheap. The body is made of aluminum and has a solid weight. If we didn't know the price, we'd think it was something much more expensive. As you can see, it's easy to open the tripod with one hand. The legs are made of aluminium and have rubber tips at the bottom so they can absorb most of the vibrations. Inside the mic mount, there's also a built-in shock absorber that's integrated and hidden. And now let's put the mic back inside, ready to be used. As you can see, it's easy just to put it inside. And now let's grab the pop filter, which has a nice professional Tonor logo on it. It's made of steel and comes with a steel clip that attaches perfectly to the microphone. It's built using ultrasonic compression molding, which is a fancy way of saying it's solid and won't break easily. As you can see, it's easy to attach. The pop filter does perfectly its job. P's and B's don't explode in the audio. Even during testing, I didn't notice any annoying plosive sounds. In the box, we also have a 2-meter USB cable. It's plug and play, no drivers needed. Just plug it in and your computer will recognize it automatically. It works on Windows, Mac, Linux, and also compatible with PS4, PS5, and iPad via the included adapter. Now let's plug the cable into the microphone. Remember, this is a condenser microphone, which means it has a wider frequency response and more natural voice reproduction compared to a dynamic mic. The downside is that it's more sensitive, so you shouldn't hold it while speaking. The polar pattern is cardioid, A cardioid pattern captures sound from the front and gradually reduces it on the sides, eliminating it from the back. In practice, it captures your voice while ignoring background noise, like a neighbor vacuuming, so it works well even in slightly noisy environments. The frequency response ranges from 50 Hz to 20,000 Hz. That's the range of sound the microphone can capture. So the TC30 has plenty of headroom both in the low and high frequencies. This means your voice sounds full and not cut off. The sample rate is 48 kHz with a 16-bit depth, which is more than enough quality for YouTube, podcasts, streaming, and video calls. It's not a professional studio audio interface, but for what we need, it's more than adequate. Now let's talk about how this toner actually sounds. I've been using it during all of this video, so you can even rate that. I ran also some tests, and the ideal distance is between 30 and 40 centimeters from your mouth. Too close and your voice can become too boomy due to the proximity effect, typical of cardioid mics. Too far and it loses presence. That 30-40 centimeter range is the sweet spot. The off-axis noise suppression does a good job with background noise, like PC fans, air conditioning, light ambient noise. It won't perform miracles in a chaotic environment, but in a normal room it works very well. As we've already seen, the shock mount also works well, effectively reducing accidental bumps on the desk. I personally tested this and the result is much better than a microphone without this system. The recommended volume level is between 50 and 75% in your system settings. Pushing it too high will also increase background noise, given the sensitivity of condenser microphones. What did I like about the Tonor TC30? Well, quite a few things. First, the price. Under $40, it's really hard to find something better. Build quality is above average, thanks to the aluminum body. Ease of use is another plus. True plug and play, no drivers, no complicated setup. The complete kit, tripod, pop filter, shock mount. You don't need to buy anything extra. Then there's the removable cable, which seems like a small detail, but is a big advantage long term. And finally, compatibility. Windows, Mac, Linux, PS5, pretty much everything. What could be improved? For example, there are no physical controls on the microphone, no mute button, no volume knob. Everything has to be managed through software. Is the Tonor TC30 worth buying? And who is it for? According to our review, the Tonor TC30 is suitable for about 80% of users looking for a USB microphone. YouTubers, podcasters, streamers, people doing work calls, voiceovers, home dubbing, it's perfect. It's not designed for professional recording studios, for loud musical instruments, or acoustically challenging environments. If you're still using your laptop or webcam microphone, the upgrade will be significant. I'm not exaggerating, really significant. And that's it for today. If you enjoyed the video, leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you know another USB microphone that can compete with the Tonor TC30, leave a comment, and I'll see you in the next video.